Greetings, YouTube, for our last Monday night live stream from Oklahoma for the rest of the calendar year. Stephen Burris, Barbie, Artis, Gabe, Bravo, Good Guy Kai, Jeff Willis, Kick Rocks, Good Guy Kai. Y'all are going to have to keep me updated as usual in the Monday night football game as I am talking to you. Bobby, how's it going? Jason, how's it going? Ryan Veda. The Boss 81, Nate Keel. Way to get face blocked in a submission by me. Al Viking is here. Kevin Martin has 93 tier. Okay, so Kevin, I had the same problem. What I had to do was start thinking, and this is actually a really good video. Kevin, can you send me a picture of that? Because I want to do a video tonight dedicated to this question. How's it going, Good Guy Kai? Yogi's here because Mayo's not. Oh. Mask Wonder, Torch. Alex, look, your Bengals look great. My Titans look pathetic. Alex, did you see Joe Burrow on the Manning cast tonight? Hit that like button, y'all. Alright, Kevin, let me know when it is sent, or has been sent. Or did you just send it? Z Mystic, what is up? Alright, Kevin, one sec. Let me go check it out. Grassroot is annoying. Yeah. Bark the chicken. Hey! Bark the chicken. Also, Kevin Martin, did you want to keep the Prof Box colors or go with something else? Alex, that's why I'm here, you know? Alright, let me hide this. Nimrod, pink and purple. Yes. Okay, one second. Nimrod, pink. How do you feel about that? And Kick Rocks, I got 2 Science Abyss crystals. I really wanted a 6-star She-Hulk. Kick Rocks, did you see my commentary? 6-star She-Hulk was what you bought that for. Wow. Well, hey, hope it was worth it. Worth the wait. Okay. One second. Bark the chicken. Alright. Alright, Kevin. Let's start recording this video. Also, we've got 2 donations, which means we have a classroom. Y'all, I really am going to miss these broadcasts for a couple weeks when we do them sparingly. But it's also going to make it fun when I'm in my brother's kitchen and we're doing them with shots. Bobby, sorry about your internet. And Webby's here. Also, we already have 35 viewers, but only 13 likes. Alright. Let's record this video. Greetings, YouTube. I was already planning on making this video, and then my man Kevin Martin, one of the 2 names you see on the screen in front of you, the 2 $5 holla donations so far in this particular live stream, though of course you clicked on this video, you missed this live. We missed seeing you on the stream. Especially you across the pond, they're doing something like sleeping. Psh, who sleeps? Hashtag Team Insomnia. But I had over 100, right? Over 100 Tier 2 Alpha in my inventory just a week and a half ago. Now I've got a, fair 11 Tier 5 Basic in my inventory, overflow. And I went from 100 to 30. Now, of course, the first thing I want to encourage everybody to do watching this to cut it down a little bit is if you have the Black ISO market, and maybe not everybody does watching this, but I want you to go and you can see it's actually been moved. In the top row now, you can trade in 3 Tier 2 Alpha for a Tier 5 Basic. So start there. I know that doesn't fix that much of a problem like we're about to talk with Kevin Martin. But Kevin sent me this picture. We're going to darken the screen real quick. Jose, what is up? So, we are going to showcase a picture that Kevin submitted right as we were coming on air. And this is 63 Tier 2 Alpha in his overflow, plus 30, of course, that are maxed out. So 93 total for the Mr. Minister account. Now, honestly, you've got two choices to make. You can choose to take up 6 stars that are rank 1 that maybe you think would be fun to use, or maybe, just maybe, you could see yourself, especially if they buff somebody, even if it's like Groot, someday using. But I think that's the backup strategy. I would do this sparingly. The smart strategy is to ask yourself, because we don't have all the details yet for Ascension, what are the 6 stars that I know I want to maximize on my roster? And I think most people's number one answer, if they have him, and that's a big if for some people, is Hercules. If you have a 6-star Hercules, what you need to start doing immediately is max ranking, if you've got him, you don't already have him, the 5-star. Now, let's say you're like me and you say, Prof, I did that months ago or years ago. Well, what's going to end up happening, and Kevin, this is what you should do. You should go through all your rank 3 and rank 4 6-stars that you have. And you should ask yourself, have I max sigged and max ranked the 5-star equivalent of that champion? The answer is no for me for Guillotine 2099. And believe it or not, even though I now have a rank 4 6-star Hulkling, my 5-star, because I'm going to take my own advice in the next couple weeks, my 5-star is a pathetic rank 2. So, the best way to burn your Tier 2 Alpha, especially if you've got 63 in overflow, is to start taking your 5 stars that you know you're going to want the 6-star equivalent of to maybe take advantage of that Ascension mechanic to max rank and max sig. What that's going to do is that's going to burn for Tier 2 Alpha specifically. First, when you go to your rank 3s, you're going to burn 4 immediately. And then when you add in that with your rank 4s, you're going to burn another 6. So you're going to burn 10 Tier 2 Alpha for every 5-star rank, from rank 3 to rank 5. And you do like 2 or 3 of those, and suddenly your Tier 2 Alpha stash becomes way more manageable. So that is my best advice to those of you who are wondering what are you going to do. Because obviously, in a perfect world, we'd also be able to sell Tier 2 Alpha. But unfortunately, when it comes to the overflow market, because Kabam really wants to control what they call the economy of the game. I better claim the max. You can click on those Tier 2 Alpha all day long, and it's going to say this high value item cannot be sold. So, first thing I do, trade 3 of them in for a Tier 5 Basic. But besides that, start taking up all the 5 stars that aren't max rank already for the Ascension anticipation that that's going to be a requirement. So, that's the video. If you're watching this live, stay tuned. If not, I hope this helped you if you're facing this problem. All right, that video is recorded. I will upload that right now and get ready to post it tomorrow. Hopefully that helps you, Kevin Martin. I can't believe I actually spelled dissension correct. That's kind of a tricky word. All right. We are just burning that midnight oil with videos. What do you know? What do you know? Okay. All right, I'm back. We got 57 watchers, by the way. Only 23 likes. Prof, have you done any Act 7 exploration? Oh, Shed. Act 7 exploration. You kidding me? Check this out. Boom. It's all explored. Now, it's been a while. Joel, your first day's back to work today? What's up, Reese? Thanks, bud. Finish 7-1, nice. Earth, I want the details on Ascension before I make rank ups related to that. Earth 25, I don't know why you're using so many exclamation marks for that. I think it's really good advice. If you don't want to take it, don't take it. I'm telling you though, if I download this game for the first time and just looked at everything there was to do, I delete it. By the way, we're barking the chicken. Bobby, my Titans are like vacuum cleaners. They never cease to suck. Kick Rocks, you feel the same way? Like, I was overwhelmed when there was 3 different game modes. Now there's like 9. The Titans got done at home by the Jaguars. Shed, your Broncos right now have the worst trade. The worst trade in NFL history. In Earth 25, you only have 1 Tier 2 Alpha. You're not even relevant to my discussion. I was mainly talking about people who have so many expiring that they aren't going to be able to use them before they lose them. You are the contrarian tonight. You just want to argue. You're like my students. Okay, hopefully 7-star dupes will give more ISO than just 24 bricks. They better. What I'm really worried about is that 7 stars are going to cost more than 10,000 7-star shards. I worry a basic's going to be what the 6-star dual class is, 12,500. That wouldn't surprise me at all. And Ryan, that's absolutely true. Mama is here. She's got an MRI tomorrow. Let's give her some prayers. Webby. Webby, you're going to spend $100 to the channel. Are you talking about Monopoly money? So, Kick Rocks, my man James Washington, who I met on campus when he was here, and he was a really great guy. was finally healthy for the Cowboys, and now he might get released. I don't know. They waited for him to recover. All right, Shed. Also, Shed, what's Taylor Like a Boss doing? And yes, Shed, the Avs are the superior. Are you still going to Avs games? How are the Avs? Well, Bobby, thank you. We appreciate the support. Yes, you got this, Mama. We are sending you love. Also, we are 22 likes away from opening crystals. 22 likes. Alex, I know, but that's because they might be using James Washington's roster spot. Jackson, it's okay. Everything's a learning experience. Everybody has them. I just can't believe we're already almost to mid-December. Look at you, good guy Kai. Jose Rivera Valentin, Mama needs to be on the wall because she's got this tomorrow. Well, that is amazing. Jose. We are up to an assembly, by the way. And we have 2 rows of the wall now. Yeah. Mama, you want to Skype so we can talk about it? All right, Mama. Let's do that. $17 likes. We're 17 likes away from crystals. Oh, Bobby with the pow PayPal. Also, Mama, this is not a good sign. The Skype has malfunctioned again. Says you're unavailable. Let's try it again. There we go.
There we go.
Mama, it wouldn't get up.
It was struggling.
It wasn't hard.
No, it was hard.
It was too hard.
It was struggling to stay that way.
It was struggling to stay up. That's what happened.
That's right.
So, tell us what's going on.
No, I have, my back problems.
Mm-hmm.
I am having some new numbness and new pain and places that I did not have before. So just have an MRI and then hopefully I won't need another surgery because I'm not doing it.
How many surgeries have you already had?
I've had one major surgery, 3-level fusion. So I have rods and pins in my back, but then I've had like more than I can even count different injections and different treatments in my back to try and help with the pain.
That means if you get any more metals and rods put into you, your new nickname is going to be Omega Cheeks.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Wow. By the way, Jackson, I don't really curse in general. I had an English teacher once who said that she didn't think words were good or bad. She just felt like people who like overly cursed were just lazy and couldn't take the time to think of more articulate words. So that hit a chord. Now, are there moments that I choose to do it? You better believe it. I pick my spots, you know? I'm like Kabam when they decide to bless me. They pick their spots.
Well, Israel is lucky if you pick your spots.
Well, especially if they start with the letter G.
Maybe I'll send her a message on Facebook.
Are you saying that was a cry for help?
Oh, goodness.
Remember when we hunted Sunspot and we hunted for the G spot? And
yeah,
it lasted way too long.
Yes, that was a very long hunt.
Webby, I don't know too much about the degenerative disc disease. What is that?
Degenerative disc disease, basically everybody has it because as you get older, your discs degenerate, which means they dry out, they get brittle, they get narrow, and they get more compressed.
Oh.
Some people get it younger than others. My problem was I fell on some ice in January of 2009, taking out the garbage.
Oh.
And I fractured 2 vertebrae.
Wow, talk about the trash fighting back.
Yeah.
By the way, y'all.
It was a hard fall.
No doubt. What's up, Darren? Did you get a day off work? We are 9 likes away from opening crystals. Webby said she's got it really bad.
Yeah, I mean, some people are blessed with it.
Well, she got it when she was 17.
That's probably genetic. It's really sad that I know a lot about this.
Yeah, thanks for 25 for the like. I mean, hey, knowledge is power, you know? That's what they tell me. Has anybody scored in the second half, by the way, y'all? Who's better for a Battlegrounds rank up, Awakened, Falcon, or Hitmonkey? If Falcon's not Sig 200, Hitmonkey for sure. I agree, Jose. Omber's got this all the way.
As long as I can go in feet first, I'll be okay.
Don't tell Israel that. Kevin Martin.
You have feet.
Kevin Martin, are you still here? Oh, 13 all. Kickrots the Patriots look terrible for what they should be doing. 5 likes away from opening crystals. If Kevin Martin's gone, then Kickrocks is our second donor, and he gets to choose the profile pic. Darren, your Packers really suck.
I felt like you said that last night, too.
It's still true.
I am hoping, this is going to sound crazy. I am hoping for the Bears to lose every remaining game that they have, and I need the Broncos to win 1 game.
Webby wants you to know that she personally likes the head first because the feet are big.
Are we talking about MRIs or are we talking about giving birth?
Yes. 3 likes until we open crystals. Shark in the water, your Packers suck really bad this year. You got to be objective, man. They're closer to the draft than they are to the playoffs.
Yeah, that's why I said what I said, because then if that happens, then we get the number 1 draft pick.
Yeah. And you still feel like you're watching Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, he's done.
There we go. Let's open some crystals. Greetings, YouTube. Shout out to Kevin Martin, Kick Rocks, Bobby Arduous, and Mama Bear via Jose Rivera Valentin. Which, by the way, good guy Kai, I mainly have cherry Coke tonight. If you've ever tried cherry Coke in like a can or a bottle versus the Coca-Cola Freestyle machine that mixes cherry into it like a Sonic drink, I prefer the Freestyle machine because that's from Wendy's. Not a channel sponsor yet.
I was just going to say that.
We've been wanting Wendy's to sponsor this channel forever. I feel like that would be the greatest accomplishment of my life, is getting Wendy's to sponsor my, like, hands down.
Well, you are a big supporter of theirs.
I might as well own some stock in them, even though I have no actual stock. I stock their junior bacon cheeseburgers. I once wrote a 5th grade essay. When I grow up, I can't wait to ... It was a statewide test. Everybody filled it out, and they were supposed to write like, I can't wait to change the world. I can't wait to become a doctor. I wrote, I can't wait to buy all the Wendy's bacon cheeseburgers in the world. That was my 5th grade state standardized test answer. And they grade it from like a 0 to a 5, 5 being proficient, you should move up, 0 being you're brain dead. I got 0.5. I'm pretty sure the person who graded that or reviewed it, they quit. They're like, I don't get paid enough. This kid clearly needs to like get kicked in the face.
Oh, that's bullpucky.
I
think that's a genius.
Look, it got weird. Okay, I'm gonna admit that. I wrote how crispy I wanted the bacon to be. I wrote how addictive the mayonnaise is. I wrote yeah, like it got weird. Okay, I own it. I own it. But you know what? No regrets. No regrets. Thank you, Caveman OG. By the way, he says, hit like or Caveman will eat all your cereal, but leave like 1/4 a bowl worth in every box. God, I love that. Good guy Kai, I didn't want to make love with the burger. I wanted to marry the burger and then make love to it.
Was that because you didn't get a lot of those?
So
when you
growing
were
up, we didn't have a Wendy's in my town. So we had to go an hour away, and our mom would, unbeknownst to us, leave us in the backyard while she got high with her friends. And then, because we were so poor, if we were lucky, they were 99 cents each. We would each get one. She'd spend $3 on us after us just hanging out in the back porch. And it would be like seriously, like manna from heaven. And so the idea of growing up someday and getting to buy like 5 of them, I mean, I didn't want a house. I didn't want a car. I didn't want a wife. I wanted a cheeseburger. That was it.
You wanted a $5 biggie bag all day, every day.
I mean, I made it. Jackson, no, I was not overweight. I was the opposite. I was so skinny that they called me Invisible Man, because if I turned sideways, I turned invisible. And then when I moved to Oklahoma, they called me Coupon Kid, because everybody at church gave me their coupons because they thought I starved myself. Let's open some crystals.
The things you learn.
By the way, we're recording all this, so cheers if you just clicked on this video waiting for some crystals. Should we tap this?
Yes, now.
All right. Let's get a free 6-star out of that weird story, or multiple stories. There's Fatty, there's Storm. Hey! Look at that! When you tell somewhat depressing stories, that's awesome.
Was it a pity 6-star?
It was a pity 5,000 6-star shards.
Hey, there you go.
That's what I'm saying. All right, should we tap it again?
No.
Bobby, is that 9 strips of bacon?
That's way too much.
Hercules was there double. Okay, so we got the usual tier 2 alpha. Sorry, Kevin Martin. I know this gives you PTSD. Okay, so, Webby, we're going to open one of those after this. I am so pumped about that. Golly, that's fantastic. All right, so before that, remember, how many times are you backing out, Mama?
3.
Okay. The best way to avoid the Nexus curse that I've seen, at least, is to team pop. So we are going to team pop every one of these for the rest of the year. Tell me when to pop, Mama.
Right now.
All right. Avoid the Nexus curse, team pop. And hey, 5-star Immortal Hulk. This was a really solid crystal opening. When you least expect it... Yeah, when you least expect it, the Kabam Gods bless you. And that was 5,275 6-star shards in 3 crystals, technically. All right, if you're watching this live, stay tuned. We're about to hunt some cheeks. If not, I appreciate that you listened to some stories that you probably didn't want to know about, but they're in this video forever, because YouTube is forever, but this body is temporary.
Good night.
All right, here we go. Technically, Webby has committed to $100. If we
For
get
the Lord and Savior.
6-star Red Skull. Who, by the way, I've only opened once on this account. I don't even have him awakened. We're about to show you that. Well, I'm just titling that "Thank You, Kabam," because that's what happens when you least expect it. I was so dang proud of that statewide essay for bacon cheeseburgers. Oh,
I think that's hysterical.
my brothers and I were also in like a creative writing class in 6th grade once, and we could write a paper over anything. And so we wrote a paper. I know this is, well, I mean, maybe you know this because you're kids, but we wrote a paper that was so incredibly researched. It was a fake Super Bowl between the NFL All-Stars and the Pokemon All-Stars. And like our quarterback was Hitmonchamp, our kicker was Hitmonlee, our offensive line was Snorlax. It was so well developed. There was not a single mark on that entire paper. The lady just gave it an A and then threw it in the trash.
Well, doesn't that kind of upset you, though, when you spend all that time and dedication and all of that work going into detail and doing all of that just to,
I always tell my students, because I give them, it takes me about an hour per project to grade because I give them just like pages of feedback. In fact, last year, one of the complaints about me was that I wrote too much.
Wow.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
And Ben H., I am very open about the fact that a large portion of my units come from the donations and clicks. I spend on this account a year now about $10,000.
Wow.
But that's because my YouTube channel generates, hopefully after taxes, $10,000. This is not how I pay the bills. But this is how I have fun. This is my social time. This is my me time. Patriots fumble touchdown.
Wow.
Was the ball deflated?
They don't do that anymore.
Hopkins fumbled. Were they in the red zone or almost in the red zone? All right. Hunt for Omega Cheeks, round number 11. Technically, $100 is on the line. The odds of this are, the same as the odds of Israel opening Hyperion, and that actually happened. You ready?
Yep.
Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I was just discussing with Ben H. that these units in the top right of my account are mostly not from the arena. They're from Cyber Weekend, July 4th, Deadpool events. I spend now a year about $10,000 on this game. Or if you break it down per month, I spend about $300 to $500 a month, but on the special months, I'll spend over $1,000. So that's because my YouTube channel, even after taxes, makes at or over $10,000 a year, which I'm very proud of. I know it's not going to get you rich, but it's rich with pride. And I took some of that money and I flew to Chicago this year.
That's right.
Yeah. I also found out that there was a hack in the buying sections of the plane where I could spend an extra $50 and get business class, which also included an alcoholic beverage.
And did you enjoy that alcoholic beverage?
I did. I didn't whine too much about it. All right, y'all. So I think I'm going to title this something to the effect of there's $100 riding on this crystal opening. Now, Webby swears it's not Monopoly money. She has said for the last 10 minutes that if we are to pull a 6-star Red Skull, who is the Lord and Savior of this channel, sorry, JC, we will become $100 richer, which really is just going to go to $100 worth of... actually, Webby would sponsor the first of many hundreds of dollars worth of what's going to be called banquet crystals now. Because the first day that they're out, I'm opening $100 straight up, and then I'm probably going to open at least another one every live stream for the rest of the month. So, Red Skull is not awakened, Mama.
Gotta get him there.
Yes. $100 for his cube to be infinity. I think if I had a cube that was infinity, I'd just get arrested. So. All right.
Or you would be in some kind of weird circus.
Or both. I get arrested at the circus. Kevin Martin, Kick Rocks, Caveman OOG, Jose Rivera Valentin donated his spot to Mama Bear. We are sending her support and prayers for her MRI tomorrow. We hope it goes well, Mama. We do not want you to ever have another surgery. We know you do not want it either.
No.
All right. Valkyrie, Mama. Gore. Wickham. Hulkling. Longers. Brintra.
Rintra. The magical moose.
The magical, mystical moose for Jose. How many times are you backing out?
2.
All right. Do you want to say tap or do you want me to spit it out?
Spit it out.
Okay.
I said spin it out, not spit it out.
Hey, you weren't talking to yourself. When should we release?
Now.
All right. $100 on the line if we somehow get a 6-star Red Skull for the second time in thousands of 6-star crystals. Webby said don't ever spit.
I so hope you get Red Skull.
Oh, I know. Then we'll really have to call her bluff. But the odds of Webby having to give up this donation are less than half of 1%. With that being said, it's the same kind of odds that Israel landed us Hyperion. All right, there's my prom date invisible. There's Wongers for those of you who said Wongers. And not even close, never in the real. Webby was safe the entire time, but we did get the Michael Jordan of Champions Airwalker. And I don't know if you're me, but I forget this guy's in the game. Like, I seriously don't ever think about him.
He is quite the meme champ.
And Shark in the Water, I did a video on this. The Scrapyard is good for Tier 5 Basic and Tier 4 Basic. And maybe Tier 2 Alpha, though a lot of you, like Kevin Martin, have a huge overflow of them. But there you go. All right, well, I need to save the shards for the rest of the nights of openings because I will be doing very few broadcasts in Texas. But we do have now over 20,000 7-star shards with that opening. So we're going to save that opening for tomorrow night, y'all. Got to be responsible. Got to be responsible. Right. I know it's tempting, but gotta be responsible. All right. Well, we'll catch you all Tuesday night. And hello, Midwest Wales here as well. Thanks for watching. Wales. Hit that like button. Have a good one. Good night, everybody.
Good night.